In this video, I'm going to show you everything that comes in the box with the SDS 1200, and then I will show you around the machine a bit more in depth. So first things first, let's get the bits and pieces out of the box. Now obviously the contents may differ depending on which model you buy and where you are in the world, but I'm in the UK and I got the SDX 1200, so this is what will come in this box. So the first thing I come across is this rather attractive little box, and inside is a Let's Get Started booklet which has a quick start project for you to make and a bit more inspiration too. Then there's a package of documents. I'll just whip those out and have a quick look through. First up is a quick reference guide, and this has a recommended settings sheet as we had with the CM models, plus a quick start guide for cutting, scanning and drawing by the looks of it. That came in quite a few different languages. Just one language will do for me, so I'll put these additional ones to one side. Then we have the warranty card, and this generally is only applicable if you have purchased this from an official dealer and that purchase was made in the country of residence, I think it is. Obviously do have a quick read through. There's obviously some disposal notices and a list of included accessories. There's a product safety guide. Obviously a fair few warnings to read through that I just flicked through. And there's also a note here about legal use of the scanning technology in the machine. Worth a read to make sure you're above board. Then there's a quick guide here on how to set up the Wi-Fi. Next up, an extra piece of packaging, and in there you'll find the cord, the power cord. Next up we take out the polystyrene holders, followed by the machine itself, nice and sturdy. And then in the bottom of the box we have our sticky mats, along with some additional information and sheets, and a piece of cardstock by the looks of it. So we have a low tack and a standard tack mat. And then we have some additional adhesives. So the applique backing is included there as well. Okay, that looks like it's everything. So I'm just going to repack some of this extra packaging and some of the additional documents that I don't need. And then we'll get on to taking a look what else is included. Because as you may have spotted, I haven't yet come across things like blades, pens or blade holders. So we'll see where they're stored. Off comes the protective plastic sheet. On the back I noticed some carrier tape, so that just needs to come off because that platform at the back does come out. That's the underside of the machine where you would access the scanning bed if you need to clean it at any time. Okay, inside the machine there is some extra packaging to hold everything in place while it's in transit. So that needs to come off. Now my suspicion is all of the blades and bits and pieces is in the storage compartment. And yes, look, there it is. This first one is a package of pens and the standard pen holder. So we have the coloured pens and also the fabric pens, which are air erasable and water erasable. In the second compartment we have a little tool pouch, and in there I have both types of blade. So that's the standard auto blade and then also the fabric auto blade. I then also have a stylus and spatula for getting things on and off of the mat. And that, I believe, is everything that's included. So pretty much everything to get cutting, drawing and scanning to some degree. I will need to add a scanning mat. So on the left hand side there is this adjustment lever. More will be explained about that in further videos. There's the extension platform and the socket for the power cable on the back, and then on the right we've got the USB port and the port to connect a cable to your computer. Obviously at the front your platform has the storage area, the screen, which is bigger than any of the CM models, and you'll also notice that all of the operational buttons are on the right. We then have the blade carriage, and also a little storage compartment there too, on the right hand side of the machine. Great for putting your blades, spatula and stylus in. And they can stay in there when you close the machine as well. As I mentioned, there are two mats included. These new style mats have a hanging hole, so you can even store them hanging up.